Hi. In this video, we will read about the PYQs asked from the topic neonatology in the DNB and DCH exams. Let's start with the first question. What are the indications of nasal high flow oxygen in the neonates? Many units have switched to use high flow nasal cannula HFNC as an alternative to conventional CPAP devices. HFNC allows delivery of the descending pressure to the infant's airway with a simpler patient interface. What are the indications? Its indications are acute hypoxic respiratory failure, post-surgical respiratory failure, acute heart failure or the pulmonary edema, pre and post extubation oxygenation, use in the emergency department, and do not intubate the patient. So these are the indications of nasal high flow oxygen in the neonates. Let's read it once more. Acute hypoxic respiratory failure, post-surgical respiratory failure, acute heart failure, pulmonary edema, pre and post-extubation oxygenation, use in the emergency department, and when we don't have to intubate the patient. Now let's read a little in detail about them. High flow nasal cannula. Because HFNC does more than delivering the oxygen, it provides high FiO2 up to nearly 100%, heated and humidified gas, washout of the nasopharyngeal dead space, a small amount of the positive airway pressure, reduce the work of breathing, and better patient comfort than the CPAP or NIV. So let's go through each indication that we just read. That was first one was the acute hypoxic respiratory failure. So the examples like pneumonia or bronchiolitis or ARDS and COVID pneumonia. So why HFNC helps? Because it delivers a precise high FiO2. It generates mild PEEP, that is positive and expiratory pressure, and helping recruit the collapsed alveoli. Fine. High FiO2, precisely high FiO2 generates mild positive and expiratory pressure, that at the end of expiration there's still some air inside the alveoli which prevent its collapse, and also it helps in recruiting the collapsed alveoli and improves the oxygenation and decrease the respiratory effort, can prevent progression to intubation in selected patients. So that's why it is required in acute hypoxemic respiratory failure. The second condition was post-surgical respiratory failure. After surgery, patient often develop atelectasis, residual anesthetic effect, weak cough and hypoventilation. These things occur after surgery. Okay, so why HFNC helps in this? Because it improves the oxygenation. Again, mild PEEP re-expands the atelectatic alveoli, and humidification improves secretion clearance. Fine, and better tolerated than the CPAP masks. Acute heart failure or the pulmonary edema. Pulmonary edema fills the alveoli with the fluid, causing severe hypoxemia. Now, why HFNC helps in this? Because it improves oxygen delivery. Positive airway pressure recruits the alveoli and improves the gas exchange, reduces the work of breathing, and may decrease the preload slightly due to the positive intrathoracic pressure. Note, in severe cardiogenic pulmonary edema, CPAP or the BiPAP usually provides a stronger positive pressure and is often preferred. Okay. Pre and post extubation oxygenation. Pre extubation, during weaning from a mechanical ventilation, HFNC supports oxygenation while assessing readiness for extubation. And then post extubation, after the tube removal, patients may have airway edema, weak respiratory muscles, or residual lung disease. So why HFNC helps in these conditions? Because it prevents post extubation hypoxemia, it decreases the work of breathing, and it lowers the re-intubation rates in the selected patients. Okay, and what is the use in the emergency department? Many patients arrive with pneumonia, bronchiolitis, asthma in selected cases, and pulmonary edema and undifferentiated respiratory distress. So why HFNC helps in these conditions? Because it rapidly improves the oxygenation. It is easy to start and better tolerated than tight fitting masks, and provide more time for diagnosis and definitive treatment. And do not intubate patients. There are patients in whom intubation is not planned because of advanced directives or terminal illness or frailty or palliative goals of care. So, in those cases, how HFNC helps? It relieves the dyspnea, improves the oxygenation, allows talking, eating, and drinking, and more comfortable than the NIV masks. The goal often here is symptom relief and comfort, not necessarily the cure. So what we have to remember that HFNC is used when a patient needs more oxygen than conventional nasal cannula can provide, while simultaneously reducing the work of breathing and providing mild positive and expiratory pressure without the invasiveness of the intubation. So in that cases HFNC is useful. Thank you.